Today, we're going to be testing viral grow a garden TikToks. From sprinklers lasting forever to fruits literally being the size of the map, this video gets absolutely insane. Also, make sure to like and subscribe because I am giving away 10 summer seed packs to random subscribers. And with that note, let's start off with the first TikTok.
I just found a crazy way to become a billionaire and grow a garden. And it's all thanks to the new Nectar thorn crop.
Alright, so in this TikTok, he goes over how Nectar thorns are supposedly super OP and can make you trillions of dollars. And if you look right here, he somehow sold this Nectar thorn for $31 billion, essentially base price. That's insane. We gotta try this. Alright, now by the looks of it, I think this method got nerfed. If you look at the hedgehog right here, you can see that its ability isn't map wide, it's just within a radius now. Now that's not too big of a deal, we just have to make sure our hedgehogs are around our nectar thorns. So now that we have all of our hedgehogs placed, we now have to place all of our sprinklers near these nectar thorns. So we got my basic, advanced, godly, and master. So now we just have to make sure these sprinklers are within the range of our nectar thorns. And then after that, we can just collect all of them and go AFK, and they supposedly should just grow in and be absolutely massive. So let's see if that actually works. All right, I essentially have all the nectar thorns collected. There's this one right here, but that's also a Rosy Delight I really don't want to collect. All right, let's go to the shop and let's see which one goes for the most. So we have a massive 59 kg one right here. We also have this crazy big golden one. Honestly, it looks like we have a lot of these golden ones. This one is also absolutely massive. Same with this right here. So I'm just gonna see the value of this gold one. Wow, that's insane. That is actually an insane price for this. If you pair this with like 2 or 3 simple mutations, you can literally be making billions. This is an absurd method. So that's with gold. Let's see what the base price is. So this right here, this massive one right here, that's worth 20 million base price, nothing else. That is absolutely ridiculous. This could genuinely make you billions, if not trillions. All right, so it's clear that TikTok worked even better than I actually thought it would, but make sure you stay till the end because the TikToks get crazier and crazier as the video goes on. Anyway, let's play the next video.
Alright guys, so here's the best way to stack seeds and grow a garden. So first off, go to your inventory right here and then type in seed and then get whatever seed you want to stack. So for me, I'll just do bamboo seeds as I have a lot of them. And then next, get your watering can, put it right there, and then go to empty plot in your garden. It doesn't really need to be empty, but like, I'm just gonna do this small corner right here and then get your auto clicker ready right here.
Alright, so supposedly we need to download an auto clicker, and then once we do that, we have to turn off our internet for 10 seconds, and then when we turn it back on, we just turn the auto clicker on and we'll place a load of seeds. Now, I'm very skeptical if this works. If it does, that'd be absolutely insane though. All right, here we go. I'm turning off my internet. Let me quick open my seeds, and now I'm gonna wait 10 seconds. And now I just need to turn my internet back on and then auto click all the seeds down. So here we go. I'm turning my auto clicker on, and oh my gosh, I think it worked. That is crazy. That is a lot of bamboo in one spot by the looks of it. That honestly might have worked. I think it cooked. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plants in one spot. Wow. All right, I honestly think we can confirm that that TikTok's true. It feels like it works. That's pretty cool.
So today I am here to help anyone that wants to get prismatic rewards every time they do the summer harvest. Since there is so many people that just sit back and acts like a fat but here's the best way to get over 10K plus points every time you do it, so we can help them newbies out there.
All right, so the method he's showing off is called the tomato method, and it's essentially for the summer harvest where you can get loads and loads of points just by farming tomatoes. And luckily, I've been buying every single seed before the summer event drops, so I literally have thousands of tomato seeds. So I'm gonna quick plant them all and then cut to when they're all planted. All right, and boom, look at that. We have all these tomatoes right here, and now we're just gonna jump into a summer harvest event and see if this tomato method works. All right, so I just joined this lobby and I'm doing the tomato method right now. So if I go over to my garden, I can quick show you. So I planted all of these tomatoes a while ago, and essentially I'm just running a godly sprinkler. So every single time I fill up my inventory, all the tomatoes grow back in by the time I sell everything. Now, unfortunately, I did join this lobby a few minutes late, so it will be kind of tight if I actually do get the rewards or not, but I am feeling pretty confident about this. I also have all these trees right here, like bell peppers and pineapples. So this makes it a lot easier to try and complete the event. right, we're already at legendary rewards, and it's only been a few minutes for me since I've joined the lobby. So honestly, I'm feeling pretty confident about this. This should be really easy. This method 100% works, especially if you're in a full lobby. All right, and look at that. We have 50 seconds left, and we just hit prismatic rewards. Now, I am going to collect a few more tomatoes, because I don't know how the scoring system works. It might be if I get some more score, I can get better rewards, but I don't know. That might just be a placebo effect when I have a really high prismatic score, but I don't really think it matters that much. All right, so here we go. I'm submitting my last few fruits. Look at that. We are at 16,000 score, and I joined like 5 minutes late in this lobby. So everyone else is probably at like 22, 24,000. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Basic sprinkler, shackles, recall wrench. Okay, summer seed pack, normal seed pack, rare egg, another summer seed pack. This is really mid so far. Yeah, that was buns. That was a really mid harvest. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I got 6 summer seed packs, but everything else was kind of garbage. Let's see what we get. All right, I got a cantaloupe. I don't really care about that. Let's see what we get here. Okay, a pear. Let's see about this one right here. Come on, give it to me. Ooh, that's huge. A Rosie Delight. That is good. Yeah, I'm so sorry for your eardrums. I just really wanted to put the funk edit in there. Anyway, on to the next TikTok.
Hi, buddy. How to make big moon melon without using any sprinklers. Like this moon melon here.
Okay, I honestly hate AI voiceovers, so I'll just explain what he's doing. Basically, he's placing his plants down, and then when he relogs, he waits for the loading screen, and while he's waiting for the loading screen, he sees in the background if a mooncat is sleeping on his crops or not. And if they are, he'll click past the loading screen and then load everything, and supposedly his fruits will be absolutely massive. I'll be shocked if this works, but it's worth a shot. All right, so if you guys saw the video I played, I will be very shocked if this works, but if it does, this will make me absolutely billions of dollars. And honestly, I think I'm gonna try it on the nectar thorns again. So I have a load of mooncats and a load of hedgehogs placed down. And essentially you wanna run the sprinkler method. And then when you load back in, you have your mooncat sleep on something, and then the fruit gets absolutely massive. All right, so honestly, I just need to collect everything in my garden. And I think I'm gonna do it in this spot right here. I have so much good stuff down. So I guess I just start collecting everything, and then I run the sprinkler method with the mooncats. I don't know, we'll see how this works. We might have to try it a few times. Now I have to get my sprinklers out. All right, I have 15 masters. That's kind of crazy. We'll place this right here, and then I get out my godly sprinkler. I'm gonna have to place a few of these, and then my advanced sprinklers, but we'll do that after I have all my godlies placed down. So here we go. Place one more godly over here, and then I'll get one more just in case. So I used 4 godlies, jeez. All right, now I'm gonna get all my advanced sprinklers down. Nice, this is looking really good so far. Also have to make sure I get it all in the middle like this. So I need to get one right there, one right here, and I think that's good. Now we get our basic sprinklers and place these ones down. So we have this down. All right, nice. And now we're gonna collect all of this real quick one more time, just so that everything gets the ability. All right, I think we're good. I'm just gonna place one more basic down in there, if I can even get it. All right, so now we're just supposed to leave the game and then relog. All right, now the video says I have to load multiple Roblox accounts. So I go on this right here and I go in servers, and I'm just gonna join my own server. And then what I have to do is I have to join on my main account. So hopefully this works. So I can just load this real quick. This doesn't matter. And essentially, I'm gonna join myself on Grow a Garden. And supposedly, I'm supposed to wait until this loading hits 100%. I can't click out of this until it hits 100%. Now on my end, I should see the garden. Yup, it's right there. Now I'm hoping that none of these plants officially grow. Let's see how much time these sprinklers have. Yeah, so if I go on my end, oh God, did I accidentally click? I might have. Yeah, so post editor here. It turns out I just absolutely screwed up the method. When you tab out of your Roblox account, I guess it automatically loads your garden for you. So I was trying to play on 2 accounts at once, and it just didn't work. However, I will cut to the final result because I still did get some crazy large fruits. Somehow, some way, a mooncat did sleep on my fruits before everything loaded in, and everything got boosted. Pure luck, by the way. You're not supposed to do it like this, but it worked out in the end anyway. And then get them down over here, and maybe it'll calculate the thing right now. Oh yeah, my mooncat's sleeping. Oh, here we go. Does it work? Oh, it 100% worked. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Now, I did that completely wrong. I know I did. I definitely did not do that right. But you did see that the moon cat was sleeping. I do think they patched it. That was mainly just the sprinkler method and me lagging, and then somehow my moon cat slept. So I honestly don't really think the method worked, because normally you're supposed to click to skip, and I honestly just don't think it did at that time. But wow, we have a lot of massive fruits here. Yeah, especially these nectar thorns are absolutely massive. These will sell for so much. But other than that, I think the method like half works. Being able to get a moon cat over here before you load in is definitely why everything's so large, on top of all the master sprinklers. Either way, let's get into the next TikTok.
Here's how you can do the infinite sprinkler glitch in Grow Garden. First of all, you will need at least 10 basic sprinklers. Then you would need to place them all at the same spot, grab your shovel, and remove 1 or 2 basic sprinklers. The timer should stop after that. It also works on all the sprinklers inside the server. Even the sprinklers placed by the other players would stop.
Yeah, there is literally no way this works. I refuse to believe this hasn't been patched yet. If this somehow hasn't been patched, that'll be absolutely broken. So here's what I have to do. I just have to grab 10 basic sprinklers, and then I just place them all down really fast, and then break one of them. And I guess that's it. I genuinely refuse to believe this will work. I feel like this has to have been patched already, but we'll try it right now. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I quick have to break 2 of these. Yeah, it's 100% patched. I don't see how this would work. Yeah, no, it's patched. I would be very shocked if this was somehow still a thing in the game. Well, that TikTok is 100% busted.
I got the sunflower seed with the help of Playtime luck. To get the Playtime luck, just keep rejoining your private server over and over until you see the clover icon. You might think it's fake or that I'm playing a modded version of Grow a Garden, but I guarantee you that this is 100% real. I had about 101 seed packs, and on the 76th pack, I hit the jackpot. I planted the sunflower, put all 4 sprinklers around it, and waited an hour to bloom. There it is.
All right, I am very certain this is fake. I don't believe there's a stat called Playtime luck, but I guess I just have to keep joining my server over and over and over and over until I get it. I don't really think it's a thing though. Let's see. I'll just keep doing this until I see the little icon. Okay, so I did some digging, and it turns out this video is just completely made up. Like, the link he lists in the comments takes you to a wiki about Grow a Garden, and you can literally find the section where it says that this stat doesn't exist. Like, it's not in the game right now. You can only get it from admins. So that entire video was just straight up a lie.
Here's a crazy new instant grow all garden glitch that doesn't require any Robux. First, place down a master sprinkler, godly sprinkler, or any type of sprinkler to get a chance at a mutation. Then leave the game for about 30 minutes. When you join back, immediately open your inventory and head over to your sprinkler. Place down any seed you want. Once your screen flashes white, all the seeds you placed should be instantly grown.
All right, I swear to God, most of these hacks just feel like putting sprinklers down and then leaving the game for a long time. But let's see if this one actually works. I have good feelings about this. So essentially, I'm just running the sprinkler method, but before the little flashbang thing hits, I just have to place something down, and then it should just work. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I really don't have that many good seeds on me. You know, I think I'll just try it on the blood bananas, or even the cantaloupes. So first things first though, I'm gonna pick up this little section of my garden, just because if I'm gonna be putting sprinklers down, I might as well. All right, I think I'm just gonna run with like a few godly sprinklers, because I don't feel like wasting a master sprinkler on just like 2 plants. So I'm just gonna put a godly sprinkler right there, and then an advanced, and then a basic. And now I'll leave the game, and I'll be back in 30 minutes to see if this works. All right, I AFK'd for around an hour. So when I log back in, I should just be able to place any plant, and then boom, it'll be fully grown. Now, I'm a bit skeptical because I wouldn't be shocked if they patched this, but on the other hand, I know the game just runs a calculation, so it probably will work. So all I have to do is quickly get my seed out. Shoot, which one I'm just gonna run grape seeds. What else can we put down? What are some good seeds? Oh yeah, cantaloupes. Here we go. Peach seed. There we go. And I think that'll work for now. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, that 100% worked. Wow. Oh my gosh, and they all got the sprinkler mutations as well. They just instantly, wow. That TikTok is 100% real. Oh my gosh, wow. I did not expect everything to just grow instantly. That's insane. Look at all these gold cantaloupes. That's actually low-key kind of busted. All these bananas and stuff. I got a rainbow cantaloupe right here. That's kind of crazy, I can't even lie. That's pretty cool. However, I'm pretty sure this next TikTok is gonna be 100% fake.
Want to get moon melon almost every time in Grow a Garden new summer event?
Okay, so supposedly I'm guaranteed to get a moon melon or a moon mango just by simply getting to 7,500 on the summer harvest. And I'm not allowed to go above that number by around 50, which honestly seems pretty easy. 7,500 is really low for the harvest. So let's see if it works. All right, so I have around 8 minutes till the summer harvest, and I'm honestly gonna try to prep for this because I'm gonna try to do this method solo. I think it's possible to get around 7K score by yourself, but I could be crazy. That's around like 14 inventories, so over 1 minute. And what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up all of my pets right here, and I'm gonna place down all of these ants. If I'm not mistaken, ants just like give you a better chance of duplicating fruit. So let's see. Let's put these down over here. Yeah, okay, so crops have a chance to duplicate. Now it would be amazing if I was somehow just able to spawn in this garden right here. I don't know how that would be possible though. Actually kind of unfortunate. I don't have 2 alt accounts that I can load. If I did, I'd just put both here and then I'd just sit right there. Because the only way I can think of where I barely go over 7,500 is if I do this event solo. Because if I do it with like multiple people, we are gonna get way into like the tens of thousands, if not 20,000s. But I still think it's very possible for me to get 7,000 score on my own. It'll just be really tight. All right, so first things first, I need to fill up my inventory with all of these tomatoes. Okay, yeah, the lucky dupe actually seems to be going crazy. So the ants definitely make this a lot easier. Yeah, my inventory is filling so fast. Yeah, that's low-key kind of crazy. I filled my inventory up really fast right there. All right, we have 20 seconds till the summer harvest happens, and we have to book it during this event if we want to solo this entire thing. I still think it's possible, but it's going to be really close. So here we go. We got 8 seconds, and I just have to submit my entire inventory instantly. So here we go. 1 second. All right, let's go. Take all my summer fruits. We're going. Yeah, we have 2 minutes and around 20 seconds left to get this to 7,500. It should be easy. So now we just manually submit all of these. And I'm honestly gonna try to get it a little bit above 7,500. He said within 50, and it should be good. And boom, 7,500 in 1 point. If we somehow don't get a moon mango or a moon melon, this is 100% a scam. But I also gotta admit, getting 7,500 solo with multiple minutes left is kind of crazy. You guys have to try the tomato method with all these ants. It's actually insane. All right, so now I'm gonna wait for the minute and 30 seconds and we'll see what we get. All right, we got 10 seconds left to the summer harvest, and I will be absolutely shocked if we somehow get a moon melon or moon mango. I genuinely think the TikTok's fake, but let's see. Watering can, honey, shekels, recall wrench, summer seed pack, cacao, reclaimer, blood moon crate, honey sprinkler. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, guys, that TikTok was 100% fake. That's unfortunate. I didn't get even close to a moon mango or moon melon. Well, we did get some summer seed packs though, so maybe I'll get something good from this. Newsflash, I didn't get anything good. Yeah, well, that's where we're gonna wrap up the video. Make sure you subscribe if you want a chance to win 10 summer seed packs, and I hope you guys enjoyed.